looks good.
Let's see.
We got 2 people.
One of them is me.
Oh, another's me.
Let's see. So this is how it looks for us, and this is how it looks on the other side.
Well, no, this is how it looks for us right now because of the resolution that I have it set up.
Gotcha. So,
Now there's 17 people in here.
oh,
Ooh. What's going on, everybody?
Woodstock, Alabama. Is that where Woodstock happened, or is that a different Woodstock?
I think that's a different
I have no clue.
Woodstock.
I'm gonna turn this off right
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure there's not a big
So-
delay.
We are going live on our cell phones today. We're going to try this. We're at home right now. Normally we go to our my sister's house to
My
do this.
sister-in-law, still my sister, I guess.
Yeah. So this is our first time trying it via mobile.
How's the sound? Are we coming through okay, sound-wise?
So-
Asheville. Australia. Oh, Tony. Tony's on.
What's up, Anthony?
Oh goodness.
So this is pretty. It looks pretty
Yeah.
good.
Is Tony's Jeanette there too? We miss you guys. Oh goodness. Yes, I know that picture behind us is Eleanor.
Yeah, this is DJ Arms from Arms Family Homestead. It's a picture that we got in an auction that she took for us. Oh. So, how is everybody doing tonight?
Oh, goodness. I'm gonna grab a notepad.
Daniel S.
I'll be right back.
Sound okay, picture not the clearest. Is that your resolution or is that me? I don't know. Jeanette's in her pajamas.
That's okay. I'm basically in my pajamas. First thing I do when I get home is put my leggings on.
And good
That's
evening,
okay.
Chip and Nicole. Glad you all survived the hurricane.
Yeah, it's okay.
It wasn't. The hurricane was not so bad.
When it was like mid-September that it happened, right? So it's
I
like
don't even remember.
about 4 or 5 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
I mean, the yard is just a mess now.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. We're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
we started just by clearing out our what's it called? Our field. What
Backyard.
Well, yeah, but like when you're looking straight ahead, there's like a word for it, right? Like our line of view, our line of sight. Is that how you
Field
call
of
it?
view?
Field of view. There you go. So we started with that. It just started pushing stuff to the side and starting burning trees, and so it looks a lot better now. Just because
Yeah.
when we walk outside the back and sit on the back porch, you don't have a bunch of trees piled up anymore.
It's looking better though.
So it's good, and Chip got what he wanted out of the storm, which is less trees.
Yeah.
So it's,
We got way too many trees.
well, in his opinion, we still got too many trees. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to save as many trees. as
Save the
possible.
trees.
I'm
I
trying-
say cut them down. We got way too many.
Oh goodness, no, I don't think so. Hank, what's Woodstock? So the festival, the Woodstock Festival's in New York. Yeah, see, I have no clue. That was before my time, wasn't it?
Yeah, you weren't even in the U.S. at that time.
I might. When wasn't that in the '60s or something?
Late 60s?
Yeah, I wasn't born yet.
I wasn't either.
And you were almost born.
No, I wasn't. My mom was a child in the 60s.
True.
Hi, Martha from Texas.
South Africa, that's awesome. We got some international people here today. Welcome. We don't have like a big list of talking points today. The big thing for us today was because now that we can do lives from our phones, we really wanted to try it out because, like
Yeah.
Chip said, we used to have to go into town to my sister's house, my sister-in-law, his sister, Jabral's house, and because we're on satellite out here, so our internet was not good enough to do anything from our house. So there was always a lot of logistics involved because it's about 45 minutes?
To her house, yeah, about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes, 40 minutes, somewhere there.
And then you got all of this equipment with, laptop and all these ring lights that you see everywhere.
They don't see any ring lights.
Well, they see them in glasses. See all these ring glasses everywhere? So that our skin looks better. And just getting it all set up was always a mess. So this is the first time we're doing it from our house.
Daniel, I'm on a Galaxy S Plus and Verizon.
Yeah.
How's it looking, Daniel?
Yeah. So I think if the sound comes through okay, if the picture's not 100%, I'm okay with that, because this is way.
If what?
If the picture's not like 100% great, if there's a little pixelation going on.
Well, it depends on how much.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it looks on the other side, but
Yeah. See,
this is going to be.
Scott says we're freezing.
Oh, really? That stinks.
So, kind of Nicole is actually pixelated, Daniel. So
I don't come in clear.
she does not come in full HD.
I don't.
So.
Oh goodness.
So
Yeah.
Scott says it's not horrible.
So we'll have to see, because so with the satellite connection it wasn't working at all. Like it was terrible. Now what we're on the phone is 4G, because well, we're in the country, so we don't get 5G out here. So 4G is as good as we can get it. And I mean it works usually okay for what I need it for. But
we just gotta
figure out what's going on.
Yeah, we want to do lives. We got to figure out if we can do lives without driving to my sister's house.
Right.
Hudson, Florida. Larry, where's that in relation to Pensacola?
Like 1993. Goodness.
Hate to tell you, may want to use Apple iPhone.
No.
Two Family Homestead. Evening, everyone. Stopping in. Two Family, thank you for stopping by. And while you're here, hit the like button if you can. If you guys could do that, that'd be awesome. While we got you. Homegrown wife says the video was fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're not going to switch to Apple just because of these lives.
But
I'd rather go to my sister-in-law's house than buy myself an Apple phone.
Yeah.
I'm a Samsung kind of girl.
Yeah.
I like my Samsung.
We'll load up the camera equipment and Eleanor, and we'll go to my sister's house.
Yeah. Well, everybody always loves the artwork that April has in her house. So.
Look at Eleanor. She's so majestic. Get it?
Oh goodness gracious!
I know Two Family. That's what I'm saying. We got 38 people in here.
That's pretty good.
But he's pointing out the fact that we only got 25 thumbs up.
Hey, little farmers here. How about you?
Hank, how about you, Hank? Thanks for stopping in
all
with us.
All of our new YouTube farm friends.
Our new besties.
Our new besties.
Our new friends.
Yeah. What is
So,
that? Hang on, I gotta check something at the door.
I think we got a goat trying to get in the house.
Oh, it's a cat.
There's a cat trying to get in the house. Let's see. So, she left me.
I'm back.
So, you coming back? I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Chip doesn't.
I hope.
He doesn't know how to be funny without me. But anyway, so what did we want to talk about? We're here to obviously answer questions. So if anybody has questions, shoot them our way.
Yeah.
We're happy to.
We just want to hang out and interact with people. This keeps messing me up. I thought you left me again.
No, I'm here. I'm still here.
So,
but goodness, yeah. So we're busy right now with a couple of projects, and so we'll put more content out. We're working on more videos for you guys, because I know especially every second counts.
Yeah.
So we're working on it. We'll put the next one out. Is it ready to go tomorrow?
yeah, we got a video coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow about.
Don't say anything.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Not saying.
No, but
not saying what it's about, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, all the videos with me in it are obviously great. So.
Jackie, we actually just monetized this week.
Yeah,
Jack-
not ready to retire yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really. The big thing for us is that we can now go live on our phones.
Yeah,
so
this
that
is
was
awesome.
that was amazing for us because it's really great for us to be able to interact from home and not having to drive around in the middle of the night
Yeah.
packing things up and with the kids, and then obviously we got to take care of the animals afterwards. It's way more convenient if we're already at home.
Yeah.
Plus, we can just make the kids do the chores. So
Yeah. We just
better.
kicked them out. Go feed my goats. Go water my dogs.
And they love it.
So.
They love it. Yeah.
Okay.
What? Zachary's hiding in the
He
back.
was. He was.
Yeah, he was taking care of the cats really quick. But yeah, Mulberry Branch, howdy, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we actually we gained a lot of subscribers, and I know there's a lot of new guys in here, guys and gals. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, and we really appreciate you guys. We what, doubled? No, more than that, huh? We got
We tripled.
a lot of new subscribers, and what really is crazy for us is obviously a lot of people came across from Hank, a lot of people came across from Daniel and his family, and we really appreciate you guys. And what we really love about it is the interaction. We really love the comments and the suggestions. Like, we learn from you guys as well. It's not like we know what we're doing.
Y'all, if you watch our videos, you know we don't know. We're just figuring it out as we go.
That's it. And a lot of it is from watching channels like ours and other channels. And there's a lot of other channels out there that are more knowledgeable, way more knowledgeable on things than we are.
Yeah.
We're just learning as we're doing, and that's how we put it out. We're not trying to convince anybody that we know what we're doing.
Our channel is showing you that you can do it, because we're 100% winging this stuff. I
hear baby. I hear hurricane. Hurricane's at the back door.
Our baby goat is at the back door screaming.
Yeah.
He's ready for a bottle.
Right. Oh, Daniela says hi, kids, because that just came in. So yeah, the kids. What are they doing? They're playing Super Mario,
I think.
or something. So they're loving it. The goats are out there free ranging, having fun. What are you doing?
Turning the volume down on my phone. They keep hearing the dings from my messages on my phone. Sorry about that. Sabine, thanks for letting me know.
Telling you. I told him better get your stuff in order.
Yeah, Hank says he doesn't know why we can't just drive around everywhere because we're so close to everything.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. We're literally isolated for miles. There's nothing.
It's great.
us.
We love it, and
except for internet. That's the only.
But other than that,
downside.
I love it. The internet is the only bad thing, and I can live with that. But everybody who comes to visit us, especially if they come to visit for the first time, it comes with a lot of instructions when you come to visit us.
Yeah, you can't just plug in GPS and expect to get there.
Because the nice thing about where we are is Google has no clue where we are.
Yeah, Google can't find us, so the FBI probably can't either. No, they can't find us.
We still show up on the satellite, but if you plug us into GPS, it takes you somewhere completely different, and you'll end up stuck in the swamp. So that works.
Hank said he heard fiddles and banjos playing. You probably did. You probably did.
Oh goodness, yeah, it's a drive out here, and if any of you have not seen that video with Hank coming out here and helping us, check it out, and make sure you check out his channel too.
Hank Hamilton at Hamiltonville Farm was a huge help for us. He came out here with his tractor, with his Branson Brutus, and did a whole day's work just out of the kindness of his heart, and we appreciate him. He's a good dude.
We love it.
So if you're here from Daniel and you haven't checked out Hamiltonville Farm,
check him out.
Go check him out, because he
make sure you let him
deserves
know
it.
we sent you.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He's a great
Hey,
guy.
Autumn's here. What's up, Autumn?
Oh, goodness. Wow.
This is my cousin.
We haven't seen Autumn in years. Also, military wife. So, military wife. So, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
We all just all over the world. Goodness gracious. But what were we talking about? We just got, I think for those of you that were here last time, and I don't know if Cindy is here or not, but we did go to Cindy's house and picked up those chickens.
Cindy? Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
And so we got more chickens, which is great.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it.
We thought we were getting a chicken and like 5 chicks.
Yeah, ended up what, 11?
Yeah, she gave us a
11.
chicken, and she just handing us chicks. We're like, there's a lot of chicks,
It's not ending.
but they're in the brooder right now, and
Yeah, they're hanging out with their mama because mama gets stressed out when we try to separate her. So she hangs out with her babies and they're growing up. And so in another 6 or 7 months we'll have some more babies.
Sharon. Yes, Sabina, the ducks are still here.
Yes, leave my ducks alone.
Bum, bum, bum. The ducks are here for now. Nicole's got a plan. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah,
But,
I'm getting more ducks.
Sharon asked about the chicken coop. Sharon Delaney.
They're still in temporary accommodation,
They are still in temporary housing.
but we're working on it.
We're working, and in the near future, the very near future,
They're gonna get set up.
we'll have something for you guys.
But we didn't want to, like, technically we could move them into that chicken tractor, but we don't want to go back and forth. We'll just leave them in there with the goats right now and that dog kennel.
And I don't want to
thing.
move that chicken tractor every day.
No.
That's a pain. It's
I mean,
so
we could
heavy.
let them free range from there, but anyway,
Yeah.
I don't want to mess them up too much. We'll just, we'll
keep
work.
moving them around.
Yeah, we're working on the chicken apartment
Phyllis.
complex.
Phyllis Long said we're her new favorite YouTubers to watch.
Ooh.
Thank you, Phyllis. That's kind of you to say.
Love it. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, the chicken apartment complex. So we're working on that. It's a work in progress. So we'll keep you guys updated.
Spoilers.
No spoilers.
We're working on a
We're working
video
on it.
right now as we're working on this chicken coop, so we don't want to talk too much about it.
Yeah, but you'll see it's gonna look nice. I have a vision, and I just need to translate it to this one because he has his own vision, and in the end he just needs to do what I want him
That's where a lot of our problems come. Is we both have our own visions of how things should go.
And I measure in metric system, and he measures in some weird.
Thanks, Scott, for jumping over to Hamiltonville Farm. It feels good for me to get to send people back to Hamiltonville after he sent so many subscribers to us. So
check him out. That's awesome.
He's funny. He's a good dude. You have more thumbs up than viewers now. Ooh, that means people left. Nope, we got more viewers than.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Sabine, she's old. She said we're really bright on the screen, like we want to be. So if we were to turn these lights off right now, we'd look probably 10 years older. So look at this complexion, looks a lot better. Anyway.
Looking good.
Looking good. But what we got going on? What do we have going on? So one of the sore things going on, in my opinion, is our driveway. We need to work on that. But we have so many projects. I don't.
There's
even
so
know
much
where to
going
start.
on. There's I want to put a fence up so we can get some cows and some. We saw some cows this weekend.
We did.
Jersey cow.
They're so pretty.
Jersey cows, they look like they're wearing makeup.
Yeah,
they have eyeliner on.
Eyeshadow.
Smoky eyes.
Yeah.
We need a Jersey cow, even if it's just to have a Jersey cow. I want a Jersey cow. And Ken with the camels again. Yeah, we're eventually, if we can generate enough money here, I'm gonna get a camel.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yes, I mean maybe.
No, we will if we get it. If we can generate it.
Well, but I'm not gonna start like I don't know.
What? No, but if it comes organically.
Yeah, I guess.
Some fruit trees, Tony. We have fruit trees.
Well,
kind of.
Sort of. We got a bunch, and some of them did not make it.
The problem with our fruit trees is we have goats, and
Yeah,
these fruit trees aren't very big.
No,
And
so.
these goats are shady.
But I found another webpage, and you guys tell me if you have suggestions on where to get trees from. But
To
let me see
order
if I can-
online? Order
Yeah,
trees
because
online?
our local nurseries, I feel like they don't have big enough.
Yeah.
I'd like to get them in at least 15 to 30 gallon buckets to, to have something of substance
Yeah.
instead of just a stick in the mud, really.
We don't want to plant little 3 gallon
Yeah, and so,
gallon plants.
Like, we ordered we had 6 trees that we planted, and so we had apricots, plums, apples, and not oranges, but mandarins. What was it? Some citrus fruit.
Tangerines.
Tangerines, that's it. Tangerines. And so the tangerines came in 15 gallon buckets, and they're doing great. The rest of them, they were only 5 to 10 gallons. And so the apples, they are okay. The plums, I'm not sure if they're going to make it. The apricots, I think they're going to come back even after the goat attack. So I think they're going to be great. And like what we need to really do is just establish an actual orchard and fence it in.
Yeah.
So that the goats can't get to them.
We
So
have
they
T-posts. We have T-posts and some fencing around individual trees, and those goats, they don't even care. They just push it over. We have an established pear tree in the back that they don't really mess with.
Yeah.
But
Where is it?
Alan asked if he should go with Kiko goats or a beef cow. We prefer beef to goat, I would say.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about quick return, it would probably be quicker to grow out some Kiko goats than a beef cow, and you'd spend less in feed as well.
Yeah. Meat. It's just we haven't really eaten a lot of goat meat. Me growing up in Germany, we didn't really eat a whole lot of beef either. It was mostly pork and chicken. So that's what I grew up with, and like tons of sausages and everything, because we use everything on that pork in Germany. And then I moved over here, and I married an American, and they just eat cows all day. So so beef was not really something that we ate a lot of growing up. But I would love to raise a few cows. Maybe a cow every 2 years or so for our freezer. It hasn't really either. But
Nope.
I'd love to.
Got to though.
I'd love to get some deer in the freezer because I really like deer meat. Like I grew up with a lot of deer meat and like wild boar and stuff like that. And like I would love to add that to our freezer because right now all we have in there is our pasture raised pork and our meat chickens, which is great. We have our pork, we have our chickens, and we're happy with that.
Yeah.
But I'd like to add some variety.
It is cool to have our own meat in the freezer
It
that
is.
we grew and we have processed here, and it's ours now.
Yeah.
We got a year's supply of pork and chicken. Well, probably not a year of chicken.
I would say that chicken is going to last us probably 6 months, I would say. Because what we did is, so we left, 5 of them whole for roasts, or
Yeah.
roasters, or how do you call that? Broilers?
Rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie.
Yeah, whole chicken.
Whole chicken.
Just say whole chicken.
Yeah, that's it. But isn't there a special name for it?
No, just
No.
a whole chicken.
Okay, a whole chicken.
Broiler.
Okay, that's it. And we cut the rest of them up with, thighs and legs and wings and breasts
Yeah.
and tenderloins. And
Parted
stuff
them
like
out.
that. Yeah,
Yep.
all of those. And then I just kind of packaged them up the way that I would typically cook them.
Mhm.
And so I think we got probably half a year of meat in the freezer.
Yeah. Sharon, we have goats that we milk, and we both milk our goats.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a me or her. We do it together.
Yeah, because the way that our schedules work and, with homeschooling and driving around and all of that, sometimes I need to remind him, hey, look, I got this running around to do. Would you please make sure that the goats are milked? And, but it's usually on Amber's and my list. We try to do it, but it doesn't always work out that way. So then Daddy's got to jump in and do some milking. He doesn't like it.
I don't, because they're Nigerians and they're really short and they got little bitty teats, so it's hard to actually get a hand on them. But I got on Amazon yesterday and I ordered a milking machine for our little teat milking goats. So
That's
we're gonna
be
try that
interesting.
out. I'm excited about.
Martha, about
Yeah.
finding a homesteading community, we kind of ran into the same problem when we first moved here, but now, the longer we're here, we've been here for 7 months now.
Yeah.
We start finding a lot of people.
So the way we've done it is not looking for homesteading communities. Just what are you looking for specifically? If you're looking for fresh vegetables, get on Facebook or
Yeah.
something and just look for fresh vegetables. And then when you meet that person with the fresh vegetables, maybe they have tomatoes, talk to them. And
Yeah, so
maybe,
just talk.
Like, our network is, we get one thing and then we bought a car. Check this out.
That's how it started.
We bought a car at CarMax, and we were talking about our homestead with our guy that sold us the car.
That was
And-
1 week in.
Yes. So he gave us a number to a guy that raised Anatolian shepherds. So we called that guy. He didn't have any, but he gave us another number of another lady that did have Anatolians. And then we went back to him for goats. And then she gave us a number somewhere to go to get chickens. And then it's just kind of like a spider web of people that are already networking together.
Yeah.
If you get in one spot and don't just go, if you're going for a goat or a rabbit, don't just go get your rabbit and leave, but talk to them about everything.
Yeah.
Because you don't know when you go to get that goat or you go to get that dog, if you don't talk to them about their network, then they probably have so many other doors that they can open up for you, but they're not going to open those doors for you if you don't knock on them, if that makes sense. So you just, once you get an in somewhere, you get your foot in somewhere, pick that person's brain and try to expand that network. And it was kind of overwhelming for us when we first got here, because we didn't know anything or anybody, but we're slowly
And we felt
building a
like,
network.
just because of the area where we're at down here in Florida, we felt like there's probably not a lot of people here, just because from watching other channels, it seemed like everybody was in like Oklahoma, Arkansas, and South Carolina. That's it. Nobody's anywhere else. But there's actually a lot of people here, and because of where we live, very rural and in a farming community, everybody's a farmer anyway.
Yeah.
Some more than others. Like what was it? Yesterday, kids and I were on a field trip, right? To one of the local farms.
Another farm, a pumpkin patch.
So we did a little field trip with the school co-op, and one of the homeschool moms came over, and we had a little chat, and she's like, "You guys have a farm?" I'm like, well, I wouldn't call it a farm, because technically, if you are a farmer and have a farm, you make money off of it. We don't.
To us, a farm is more of a business where you're selling your product.
Yeah.
So what we do is more small scale, and it's just for us.
For now,
Really?
I mean, we're looking to probably upscale at least like the livestock operations.
Yeah.
For those of you who have watched, we tried out pigs, and that was more of a trial run to kind of learn from it and really make mistakes and learn from that. We made bunches of mistakes.
Still making mistakes.
And we're going to do better next time. And we do want to scale it up, because we've got people reaching out. It's like, hey, when are you guys doing pigs again? I want one. And then the same with the meat chickens. It was the first time that we did it. And And people contact us all the time. It's like, hey, when are you guys doing meat chickens again? I would love to buy some meat from you guys. I'm like, well, we're not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
But maybe in another year or two we will be. And people have reached out in regards to, oh, well, do you guys do classes? No, because I don't know what I'm doing myself.
I would like to get into doing chicken processing classes.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
But I think we need to at least do it at least one more time maybe to kind of work out the kinks.
But I could see us doing a pork, not a pork.
Not ready for pork
a chicken class, like grow out the chickens and bring people on and show them how to clean a chicken, and you get to take a chicken home with
Yeah,
you.
something like that. And for myself, I would love to learn how to process pork, to butcher and cut it up and everything. I would love to learn that. And I know there are some farms that offer that. We haven't found anybody in Florida doing it or anywhere close by. The closest one that I was able to find is in Ohio. That's
Doing what?
Like doing classes on processing pork.
Pork?
Like cutting it up and making sausage and everything.
Ooh, I'm not.
Everything.
I'm not ready for that.
I want to learn it.
Yeah, I would like to go to a class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not ready to teach that class.
He always didn't listen to anything I said.
I'm reading comments. I'm sorry. I got caught reading comments.
Like, no.
Aunt Sabina says we need to build a milking stand for the goats.
We have one.
Sabina, come visit from West Virginia, and you can see our milking stand.
Yeah.
Or maybe we will feature it in a future video.
Maybe.
How about that?
How about that?
Oh, Justin Trayford is here.
What? No.
Offering old Army stories.
Let's not go there. It's probably not going to end well.
He's got some good ones.
Oh, goodness.
Awkward.
Southern life, you don't have chickens? You need to get chickens.
I need chickens on my homestead.
Chickens are great. And ducks. You should get ducks.
One time in Kosovo.
Oh, I probably haven't heard that one, Justin. Tell me more.
I need to screen these stories before we open them up in the live chat.
One time in Kosovo.
Are you talking about the time everybody ganged up on me and taped me up to the stand and read?
Ooh, Michael Hucker says not all Americans eat beef. I'm doing good if I consume 5 pounds of beef products in a year. Much prefer venison or buffalo. Ooh, so buffalo I want to try.
Yeah.
Venison I have. Venison's great.
Maybe we'll order some from Cross Timbers Bison.
That's not a buffalo. It's a bison.
I know, but does that mean?
Ooh, don't say that. It's not a buffalo.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying bison and buffalo are similar. I don't know if there's a difference. Ducks. Jackie, we're not talking about
Rusty, farmers in Germany grow by the signs. I honestly have no clue. So I grew up in a little farming community, like itty bitty tiny, like 20 houses.
What does he mean, grow by the signs?
Like stars, alignments and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, like horoscope signs and stuff. Because like the Farmer's Almanac talks about it, and like moon.
Yeah.
What's it called? Not seasons. Whatever. Tell me the English word for it.
Constellations?
No. Like the different stages of the moon.
Phases?
Phases, that's it. That's the word I'm looking for. So, the community that I grew up in, again, 20 houses, and 18 of those were farms, but they were mostly dairy and pig farm operations. So they did grow food items mostly, wheat and corn and stuff like that. So other than that, I honestly have no clue. I don't think they not the people that I grew up with, but I'm sure there are people who do it. And like I see that in the homesteading community all the time, that people go by that, and that it's a proven method. Well, because I mean that's how it was done for ages and ages. before modern times and internet told you how to do everything. So I'd be interested to hear about it because,
Tony, we don't have a cold smoker yet. So when you get your ideas, you let me know. The difference between buffalo and bison, I don't even know. Brian, Google that real quick and come back and share that with us because I don't know the difference and I'm on camera right now, so I really can't take my attention away from the camera because people need to see me. Jackie, ducks do poop too much. I agree with you, and it's not just that they poop; it's just they spray when they go.
Because they don't have a muscle.
But it's gross.
Waterfowl don't have a muscle to hold it in.
But
so
it's
it just
gross.
goes.
So why do we need them? And no, chickens and goose, they make great guardians for chickens. They guard our chickens against our dogs, which don't mess with our chickens.
I like my geese. The geese are here to stay. The ducks are gonna stay as well, and
geese, I can live with the geese.
We're gonna add more ducks.
There's gonna be a duck processing video coming up soon. Promise you.
These ducks have went through some times, I tell you, because originally, so we had 3 drakes, right? We had 3 males. That's what we ended up with from Tractor Supply. And as
Hank, we have turkeys.
We do.
We do. We can't eat those either. They're pets.
They're pretty.
Are we running a zoo or is this a homestead?
They're pretty. We'll do. We're gonna do meat turkeys, but the ones we have, they're too pretty to eat. So I don't want to really eat
Duck
them.
diapers. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a horrible idea.
I think that's great.
I would just get rid of the ducks. Well, why can't we all, everybody here, why can't we all just agree that ducks are horrible?
Yeah.
And
But anyway,
they belong in the wild.
so we had 3 male ducks, and as those hormones started coming in, they started chasing out chickens. And
The ducks?
The ducks started
yeah.
chasing out chickens, and then our one rooster was trying to stand up for them, and then the guineas started attacking him. So we took care of some of that guinea problem.
We should have taken care of some of that duck problem.
We did, because I traded 2 of the males for 2 females, and now
It's
he's
not
not
enough.
chasing chickens anymore. He's happy with his girlfriends, so that's good.
Yeah,
So
thank you, Daniel. Nobody wants to change those diapers. I'm already cleaning it off the porch, and it's...
We're gonna, so I want a fence around the house, like an acre around the house. I want it fenced in because eventually we're gonna make it look pretty. So I don't want a bunch of animals running around inside that fence. But again, it's one of those projects that's on the list, and like we don't even have projects prioritized right now. We're just one thing at a time.
We just, whatever has our fancy in the moment, we do that.
Yeah, so right now.
It works.
Yeah, I guess.
It works. Yeah.
But right now, we need to move the chickens, so that's a priority. So to work on those chicken apartments, and then the next priority is going to be finishing up his shed so that we can empty the garage.
The garage is it's a mess.
Because we bought this beautiful home gym, right? Beautiful. Probably overstated, but so that we can work out and we don't have to drive 45 minutes to the gym. And it's just covered in animal feed and hay and tools and everything. So we need that shed.
Justin, we have not tried drying and fermenting meat yet, but it's something for us. Drying meats.
Oh no, it's on the list again.
Yeah, but it is something that we want to do.
Yeah.
Maybe duck meat. Maybe some duck meat will get dried. Who knows? Duck jerky. Duck jerky.
Duck breast is really good, and the eggs are really good. But who knows if they? I don't. Even
Bison have a hump and are bigger than buffalo.
Okay.
Eleanor does have a hump.
She does. She's pretty. Look at her. Maybe we'll get a bison.
We're back. Daniel S., what are we using
Hey
this
to Canada.
storage container for?
For what?
Yeah, we have storage containers.
Oh,
We
for
use-
fermented meats?
Justin,
I don't know.
It'll
Any
it'll
progress
come.
on the Hank is asking for camels. Y'all stop.
Where?
Hank Sturgeon.
Oh, sturgeon.
Hank Sturgeon asking for camels.
As of right now,
Chip is sold on the camel. So
as
Chip
of right
wants
now,
them.
there's been no movement, no development on camels. I personally, on my own, have researched camels, where we can buy them and the cost. I'm getting a lot of pushback on camels. I think we can make it happen. We get a lot of requests about when are you going to get camels every time. I think it needs to be a thing.
They are not cheap. Let's just say for the price of one camel,
See what I go through? They're not cheap.
we can buy 75 goats.
We don't, but nobody cares about 75 goats.
But I'm just
If you
saying,
got 10 goats, you got 75. Nobody cares about 75 goats.
I'm just saying, what's the value?
It's a camel. It's a camel. The Tiger King had tigers. He didn't have house cats. For the price of a tiger, he could have had 200 house cats. He wasn't the house cat king. He was the Tiger King.
Oh goodness.
Do you not understand the lore that goes with that?
I get it.
Why do you want a camel? Jackie, that's a good question.
Exactly.
It's an homage for us to...
It's a what?
Homage.
Oh, a homage?
No, an homage.
No, it's a homage. Okay, it's a French word. Say it right.
Not French. There's a lot of French words that I don't say right. But it's kind of my thing, Jackie, if we're being real.
Southern Life, thanks for checking in. You have fun at your live show. Thanks for stopping in at ours. We'll stop by yours after we're done.
We'll see. If we're not still going.
Then
What
just
are you
two
going to
places
do with
talk.
a camel? I will pet it. I will stroke it. I will love it.
We would milk it. We would definitely milk. Well, I mean, depends on if it's a male or female, obviously. But
I don't think that even needs to be said.
well, you don't know.
I think that would go without saying that we would not milk a male camel. What is wrong with you tonight?
Anyway, so yes, we would milk it.
It would be
treated
a
like the goat.
I don't think we would milk it because we would have to get it pregnant to milk it.
Yeah, we would have to get a pair
And
then sell.
so boom, we're getting 2 camels, y'all.
And then we would have.
We're getting 2 camels, y'all.
We'd have to sell all the babies.
Sell them. I don't care.
We'd have to sell the house first.
Okay, so why would we have to sell the
Because
house?
they're not cheap.
They're not that expensive.
Where are you gonna get that money from?
They're not that expensive. Anyways, Keith, we have goats. Goats aren't that friendly either.
Well, yeah, it depends. Our bottle-fed babies are awesome.
Yes, and if you get a baby goat and you bottle feed it, it'll be great too.
Yep. A baby camel, you mean?
What did I say?
A baby goat.
Yeah, baby camel. It's all how you bring them up,
It is.
right?
It is. I mean, camels are basically just big goats.
Chickens and a goose got a good idea.
What?
Nativity scenes, boom. Rent them out, make that money. 2 camels is the minimum. Hi from New Zealand. Thank you, Lance, for having my back as I toast my water to you.
Oh, goodness. No, if we got 2 camels, it would be a pair so that we could breed them so that the mama is always in milk.
And
Because camel milk is actually, I mean, it's pretty good.
camel milk is great.
And, well, because they are obviously way bigger than goats, they produce a lot more milk.
Yeah. I would
And
say
then-
more than cows.
Yes.
just buckets and buckets of
Just
camel milk.
gallons a day.
More camel milk than you can shake
Yeah.
a stick
And
at.
I mean, camel milk is very similar to goat milk because, well,
Ken.
they are
Ken, if we got
closely related.
Ken, if we got 2 camels, one would be a male and one would be a female.
That's the question I just answered. Camels spit, so do llamas and alpacas.
Who says camel spit?
Keith.
Keith, why are you trying to rain on my camel parade, man?
The camels are not bad. So we've had a lot of camel interactions when we were in the
Keith
Middle
doesn't
East.
like camels.
Apparently. See,
Keith-
not everybody likes camels.
Keith, you don't like camels.
Small donkeys, yes, Michael. I will get donkeys. They are on my list of
Yeah,
animals to
we
get.
we actually have a lady that has pregnant donkeys, and we're waiting for these donkeys to make baby donkeys, and then we're gonna
get weaned off.
a donkey.
Or two.
Donkeys are coming though.
Donkeys are coming, and they're gonna be with the goats.
Daniel said Keith is a hater. He's not a hater. I don't know why he don't like
Not
animals.
everybody likes all animals, just like he doesn't like my
Donkey.
dogs.
Jamie, she says, what about donkey
Sabine,
poodles?
yes, you can make soap out of camel milk. Camel milk is used basically the same as goat milk. Very common to make everything that you can think of, making with milk, you can make out of camel milk. So yogurt, butter, chocolate, soap, anything that you can think of making with milk, you can make with camel milk.
Yeah.
So there's no difference there. And it's very nutritious milk. In comparison to cow milk, camel milk is actually way better for you. Just FYI.
I like goat milk.
I like goat milk. Goat milk is very
Since-
similar to camel
Since
milk.
I didn't know much about goat milk before, but since we've been milking goats, I'm down.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm down with the milk goat.
It's good. I was just
The goat milk.
the goat milk. I was worried about the taste of it because I don't know if you drink goat milk or not, but I wanted to, before we got goats, I wanted to try out the milk, and I went to the grocery store and bought it, and it was disgusting. And then
Store-bought milk. Goat milk?
store-bought goat milk was disgusting. But then I started talking to some local people here who have a goat farm, and they have like a fainting goat farm.
Yeah.
And they swore up and down, goat milk is fantastic. It's better than cow milk. Come and try it. I'll give you a quart. Just try it out. So, it's better than cow milk. It really is. Fresh, unpasteurized, raw goat milk is
It's great.
really good.
I can't tell the difference between that and cow milk, really.
No, well,
It's
I
a
think
little
it's better. It's
creamier
sweeter.
and sweeter.
It's sweeter
Really?
and creamier than camels.
Hey, that was close.
Woo!
Are we a lot closer now?
Looks like it. Did you zoom in? What happened?
What? Why are
What
we so
happened?
close?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're back.
Let me push this back some. Yeah.
Don't throw it off the table. All right.
Okay.
Can everybody see us? Hear us?
That was scary.
That was
We got
really
disconnected for just a second.
Don't know
but-
what happened.
But I think we're back.
I have no clue what just happened. But anyway, thanks for everybody sticking around. We were talking about
Why are we-
raw goat milk.
Why are we picture in picture?
I don't know.
Maybe.
What did you do? Oh,
I don't know. I'm
I don't
trying
know.
to.
Anyway, so
Oh, and Clash. I don't know how you got here, sir, but we're glad you're here. If you don't know how you got here, go down and hit that subscribe button and be here next time too.
oh, okay, we're back. Daniel has stuck it out. But yeah, so goat milk is really good. And I think, well, I'm told the big difference is the fact that store-bought milk is pasteurized and processed. So it tastes a lot different than when you have fresh, raw goat milk.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense, I guess. So
This
But anyway.
this Zoom is messing me up.
just don't look at yourself. Just let everybody else look at your
But-
beautiful
But
face.
why- Can I mess with it?
No, stop messing.
I just wanna.
You're gonna get. Ooh!
that-
Whoa! What are you doing?
Ah!
Just leave it alone. Step back.
That's not working.
Just leave it be. Hi, Rita. Thanks for joining us. Oh my goodness, that is
What was-
crazy. I don't know. Stop messing with it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. They got weird. So
Take care of those pores. Get a facial. Anyway, so we were talking about goat milk. Yes, goat milk is great. And
Are
we don't make enough yet to really do much with it.
Tony said that was scary. It was scary for me too. That's how you lose subscribers right there.
Too many wrinkles, too close.
Well-
But yeah, so I want to make soap. I want to make cheese. I want to try to make butter and all of that. Stop watching it. And but we don't make enough milk just yet.
Yeah, we're milking 2 goats right now, and we're getting
Like a cup and a half.
a cup and a half maybe. And
Yeah.
one of the goats that we're milking, we're bottle feeding the baby, and the other one is milking a baby,
Nursing.
like nursing a kid while we're milking her. So we don't really get much milk off of her anyways.
Yeah, so we need more pregnant ladies.
Yeah, and we got some pregnant babies. We
don't have pregnant babies.
We got more
pregnant
mamas
ladies.
about to pop.
Yeah, and then with some of them, we're not 100% sure. We'll see. We think that at least 3 of our ladies are pregnant. So they would be due at the beginning of December. Yeah, beginning mid-December.
December 1st, they should be due.
Yeah.
It's 4 months. Boom, that's December 1st.
Yeah, so I mean, that buck that we had here visiting got really busy.
Yeah,
Right away.
right away. He didn't waste time.
He did not.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Doris is pregnant.
That's weird from you though.
Why?
You didn't like get to know him, or he straight to
Nope.
work,
He
putting
stopped.
in work.
Straight out with the tongue out, smiling and sniffing, and boom. Chip is watching this replay.
So
Anyway.
I wonder if they're just now seeing that too.
Anyway. No, we only milk once a day. That's plenty. For them.
Yeah.
We don't need to milk them that often.
Maybe should we?
I don't know. We can try it out, but I doubt we're gonna get.
I don't think so.
No.
I think once a day is good.
I don't know. I mean, Ashley was here from Mulberry Farm, so she can probably tell us more because she's the goat lady. She knows more than us.
Sabine, we did catch a birth on film during the hurricane videos. If you go back, one of those hurricane videos, we actually did catch a birth live, and we had that on camera. So if you missed that, you can go back and watch it, and you can smash that like button while you're there.
Yeah. But we're gonna have more births going on, and I feel like we're almost starting into veteran status with this farming thing because we just had our 3rd litter of rabbits.
Yeah, we're pumping. We need rabbits. We are not getting big litters of rabbits.
No, but
It's-
I mean, 2 of our does were first-time mamas.
Yeah.
So we'll, once these babies are weaned off, they're gonna be ready to breed
Yeah.
again. So we're gonna see. So with the first litter, I wasn't really betting on, litters of do you call it litters with rabbits? I think
Kits.
so.
Kits.
No.
Kits.
Oh.
Kits.
Well, whatever.
Rabbits have kits.
Okay.
Say
Baby
it.
bunnies.
Kits.
Baby bunny. And so I mean, I would expect probably six babies to be fairly normal, and go from there. What?
Tony's talking about goat milk. I don't know what time you get out of bed, Tony. We milk at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Right. He's saying he doesn't.
So sometimes we don't milk until 9 or 10 o'clock. In the
Yeah,
morning, so it just depends.
We
We don't have a set time.
We get up at like 7, we feed them, we let them eat, and then we take care of other chores, come in, eat breakfast, and then we come back out and milk later.
Hang on, that's Zachary's alarm. There we go. Turned off.
That's awkward.
Zach has an alarm set for feeding the dogs.
But Tony, for real, get some goats, man. But You need a few. We only have 16 goats right now, so.
Hey, Tammy from Florida. Well, so yeah, so we don't know.
Willie Miller's? Will Miller? Is
that your Will Miller or a
Is that-
different Will Miller?
Is that Willie?
I don't
Willie,
know.
Willie, give me a thumbs up if that's you. Do something.
Do something crazy.
Do something to let me know that
Say
it's
something only you would know. But yeah, so I think our goats are great.
you. My water's empty again.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah, he needs a water refill. And with the rabbits, yeah, so we have Rexes, which, their fur is really great, and the plan was originally to breed them for meat. So we're going to eat them, but also their fur is like really nice. So we were thinking about learning how to tan the hides and then, make something out of it. So we'll see how that goes. Lots of plans and lots of things that we want to learn. And like I just told Chip today, it's like, look, with all these down trees, I really want to do something with it. And so what I want to do is locally, hey, come say hi real quick. Hey.
Hi. Hi.
He'll be back. He'll be back. But,
Oh, bottle. Zach, you go do.
the kids are dancing in the background. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, rabbits and tanning, and then make something out of that. And so what I want to do is locally look for, look for somebody with a portable mill to cut up some of these trees so that we have boards to build with. And
Diesel wants to say hi.
Diesel said hi, apparently. And so yeah, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot that I want to do, and it seems like we're running out of time because there's so many projects that we want to tackle between the livestock and building infrastructure and building buildings and fencing and taking care of everything and maintaining everything. And then like start having some of our crafts and merchandise and
Diesel's
stuff like
getting
that.
fed.
So, yeah, Zachary's taking care of his chores. And so, yeah, there's tons going on. And which is, Chip works full time, I work full time, we homeschool, and then we have the farm to take care of and build up. So there's very limited time. So there's not really enough time in the day to do everything we want to do.
Time is of the essence, is what she means.
Sabina, yes. I am kind of driving myself nuts because there's so much that I want to do that I don't feel like I come around to, and it drives me crazy.
She drives me nuts.
Yes. Rita said hi to the kids.
I'm just now leaving.
Yeah, that's good. Nice pumpkin. Yeah, we went yesterday to the pumpkin patch. Kids got to pick some sunflowers at the farm up the road. Because our pumpkins didn't turn out, and neither did our sunflowers. So, but there's plenty of farmers around to grow that stuff. Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're
What's
good.
up? Say hi.
So hi.
Hi.
There's 87 people hanging out watching right now.
You remember Mr. Tony from Australia, Miss Jeanette?
No.
No, he doesn't remember. It's been a while since we've seen him.
Amber, go.
I'm waiting for the water to heat up.
Amber's making a baby bottle for the goat. So,
There we are.
like all the time. That's good to know. Yeah, pumpkins. Well, I was just telling Chip I would love to do a little video on the pumpkins, but he
Boring.
wasn't on board with it. He likes to make videos about power tools.
It was fun.
What was
There.
fun? Oh, the field trip? Yeah.
Hey, say hi to Gavin and Phoenix.
Hi, Gavin. I'm Phoenix. You don't
My
have them on
YouTube
there.
star.
I'm a YouTube star.
All right.
Zach and Amber are the reason why we started one, huh? So that they can show off to their friends all over the world.
Amber is definitely a Rachel.
Yeah, the baby pictures tell the same story. She looks just like all the other Rachels. Oh my goodness. Yes, our fall background is awesome, right?
Who
the
said
bison is the best. Everybody's talking about Eleanor. Zach, go take care.
Who said that?
Everybody is talking about our fall decor and the bison and everything.
Oh, Miss Rita Beatman.
Yes. Ooh, Keith, I am with you. I also want to plant all of those berries. We did plant strawberries this year, but guess
Goats.
what? The goats.
Goats happened to the strawberries.
Goats happened. So we're gonna have to plant new ones.
We gotta fence in our garden area. That's gonna be key.
We do.
Right now, we have a electric netting around the small garden area that we have. But if we're gonna expand that, we're gonna need a real fence
We
around
do.
the goat area.
We do.
No question
Because
about
right
it.
now we have we only plant in those raised beds right now.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is I really want to till a big area so that we can plant
In the ground.
And then, we need to add tons and tons of amended soil because our soil is crap. We can't do anything with it. So we just need to add lots of compost.
Why do
so that
I
we can-
get offended when you talk about the soil here? Like it
I don't
feels
know.
it feels like you're talking.
It's a personal attack on
It
Florida.
feels like you're attacking Florida personally. Like we can't control the soil.
That's why we have compost.
It hits me. It cuts me deep. Like, sorry.
He's so needy. Anyway.
Anyways,
So that's what I want to do. Like right now, the garden is okay, and we get enough fresh vegetables. But I would love to get to a point where we grow enough that we have fresh, but also so that I can keep them freeze and dry, and
can you
do
make
all
more
that.
noise?
So,
Where-
Sorry.
so that's what I want to do, and I do want to plant a bunch of berries.
Thanks, Tony. It's good seeing you again. Catch us next time.
Yeah, thanks for stopping
Get
by.
your goats. Get those goats. Get it going. We want to see them on Instagram.
Yeah, thanks. Good luck with the election. Yeah. So anyway, so yes, I wanna plant a bunch of blueberries and raspberries. Raspberries are my favorite. I did find a lot of elderberry up the road from us, so like right up the driveway. We have tons and tons of wild elderberry, but the problem are the birds get to them. So I'm thinking I need to still bring them down here into the garden area so that I can put like some netting around them so that the birds will stay away, and so that I can harvest them rather than the birds. Then the other thing that I found were beauty berries, which I had never heard of until I moved over here, and I looked them up, and those were great. So I want to bring a bunch of those down here as well because they are a natural mosquito repellent, and those things, they love me. They're always all over me. It is,
Mosquitoes
yes.
or elderberries?
No, mosquitoes. Not elderberries. And
I thought you were talking about elderberries.
pay attention.
I'm reading comments. Amy says she's jealous of your elderberries, and that made me think of elderberries, and that's what I thought you were talking about. I think the geese are attacking Zachary outside.
No,
You hear that?
they want the dog food. The geese are attacking the dogs.
Another problem with geese and ducks are they travel in a pack, and
They attack.
They travel in a pack, and they take over the dog food.
Huh? I'm reading comments.
Oh,
too.
now you're reading comments.
Yeah.
They travel in
talking.
packs, and they take over the dog food bowls, and they push the dogs out of the way, and they eat all the food.
Yeah. They especially don't like Diesel. They don't like
They don't like any of our dogs. It's
Yeah.
not Diesel specific.
Yeah, but anyway, Yeah, elderberries are great and they taste great. And I know they like all the hype right now. Everybody loves elderberries, but I grew up with them. It's, always been around.
Rita, I know we do. I know we have bad soil. It just anytime she says anything about Florida, I just feel like she's attacking me.
It's hot and
Personally.
humid in Florida. Oh, personal attack. Oh my gosh.
She does it though.
Yeah.
It was hot and humid where we came from.
Yeah, but I mean, it was. But yeah, he gets offended for no reason.
Don't talk about my state. Don't talk about Shemuckla.
Yeah, the Shumakla's great.
We love it here.
We do love it here. We do love it out here. But oh my goodness, so we have a lot of people here, and we have a lot of people from all over the world here too, like New Zealand, Australia. We have
Germany. No, Germany.
not Germany. They're not up yet. It's like what time? Is it? 2 a.m. Too early. But that's one of the reasons why we're thinking about doing like one live.
Yeah, do like
this time.
an early morning live
And do an early
this
morning
time.
one so that Germany can dial in and the UAE.
Amy, I do hate those ducks.
We do get complaints from our fans in the UAE.
And Germany that they don't get to catch us because of the time difference.
Yeah. So we're gonna try one out a little bit earlier, like mid-morning or something. That way
Do
it's
like
a
an
decent.
An 11 o'clock live stream.
Yeah, like a 10 a.m., 11 a.m. So that way. Turn off your notifications.
I did. Keep talking.
Yes, you can make wine from elderberries. So we, like, growing up, we used elderberries for a lot, and they grew all over the place. So like my grandma used to make syrup and jam and wine and liquor and everything that you can think of out of elderberry. And so we had it all the time. It was just like a preventative thing that you had like one spoonful and that was it. And then you moved on from there. But yeah. Oh goodness, we've been talking for an hour, huh?
Yeah.
Has it been that long already?
Already?
It doesn't feel that long.
It doesn't.
No.
I can go all night. Y'all want to keep going? I don't care.
Yeah, we tried. We try because we are an international family, and so we do have family all over the globe as well. So we try to be considerate where we can. It's just it doesn't always work out for everybody, and I apologize. But hey, this time slot works out great for US and Australia and New Zealand. So
That German restaurant looked fun as heck. We had a blast.
we did.
Ain't gonna lie. Drank a couple of beers, did the chicken dance, ate some pork.
It was good.
Can't think of a better night for me.
Yeah, we love it. It's not. It wasn't an Oktoberfest like we're used to from Germany, or like even in the UAE.
Yeah.
The UAE had some awesome festivals there that were organized by like the local chambers, and they had the German bands and the food and the drinks and everything. And like some of the places in Dubai had the fest tent and the real beer benches and the real mugs and everything. And but it was in the desert and it was hot, so
Yeah.
not ideal. Not really Oktoberfest weather.
It's still 100 degrees in the UAE right now. Probably.
But they did put on a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe Atlanta has an Oktoberfest that's cool. But we ain't going to Atlanta. We're staying in Shemuckla. We'll put on our own show.
Shemuckla life.
Chip does hate these ducks. He does. I don't know what his problem is.
How do you not know what my problem is with the dogs? They provide nothing for the family. They have no purpose here. They crap everywhere.
We are gonna add bees, so they are coming. We're gonna add bees this spring.
Yes. We got here a little too late. last spring. We got here in March. It was a little too late with everything else we were trying to do. By the time we were ready to try to bring bees in, it was just too late for bee season. And now we have a bee guy or a bee lady, a bee person lined up, and this April we will have bees on the homestead.
Yeah,
So
so
that'll be.
we're gonna add that, and then, you know, a lot of what we also want to add is pollinator plants to keep them here, keep them happy, so that they don't swarm off. And so we want to do that. And let's see, what was the other question that I just saw? Oh, average on eggs. We get about 4
We're here
a day right now.
we're not getting a return on our eggs.
No, but
I think the ones that we've raised just aren't laying yet.
yeah, because the majority of them are like Americanas, and it takes them like 8 months or so before they
Yeah.
start laying. So they haven't started laying yet. And then the egg layers that we have, let me see, we have what, 4, 5 that are actually egg layers. So we get about what we're gonna get out of them right now. So we just need
Yeah.
those teenagers to start earning their keep.
Yeah, we have enough, but right now we're still supplementing with store-bought eggs.
Unfortunately, because we
Don't
eat,
tell nobody that.
we eat a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
And so that's the whole thing. We probably average what, 6 to 10 eggs a day. And
You
we
think that many?
yeah.
Yeah, because 7, 8 for breakfast alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And so that wouldn't include a big meal or a big baking excursion where
Yeah.
I need to use a bunch of eggs. So that's just normal consumption.
yeah.
So I'd like to get to a point where we get at least 10 eggs a day, so that I do have enough for baking and cooking and our daily breakfast eggs. So I think with 10 a day would be okay. I would take more, because there's tons of dishes that I kind of stay away from right now because I don't have enough eggs and I don't want to buy a bunch of eggs. So I try to keep it simple, but yeah, I'd like to get to a point where we average 10 to 15 eggs per day, because we'll eat
Yeah,
those.
I would like more than that. I would like to have so many eggs that we have to feed eggs to the dogs or give eggs away. I want more eggs than we
Yeah.
know what to do with. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Is just to be overrun with, like, you can't keep up with the egg production, and we're not there right now. So
Did the-
Amy said something. What did
The
you say?
daggers of
The
did-
Wayland's talons. That's to be determined. He's not
it's
taking.
not like he's overtly aggressive.
Yeah, and removing his spurs does not take away from his aggressiveness.
It takes away from the kids being scared.
It takes away. It reduces the damage that he does when he gets crazy.
Yeah, and it's not like we walk outside and here he comes attacking.
Yeah.
It's more
He
like-
catches you off guard. You don't see him there. You get too close to him. He freaks out. He panics, and then he
Yeah.
jumps and stabs you with his razor feet.
Yeah.
And we haven't had an issue with him since we've done it. So a lot of people suggest we just handle him more, but you got to chase him down and catch him to handle him.
Lock. Done. We got some weird stuff, Charlotte.
Get that out of here.
Lock in.
Our moderator's not here tonight.
Yeah, she slacked off.
She had other things going on. Maybe one day Daniel S. will volunteer to be a moderator for us. I think he'd be a good moderator.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get to a point where we can sell or give away extra eggs.
Yeah.
And it's the same really with the garden as well. Like, I'd like to get to a point where we have enough produce to be able to give away and can and all of that.
Thanks,
But
Scotland.
I'm not there yet.
Thanks, Brian from Scotland. We appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next live.
It's midnight in Scotland. That's awesome. Yes, it's
Midnight on Saturday night, he's here with us. In
That's
Scotland. Thank you, sir. He's not at the pub. He's here with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Get some rest.
Sabina looks like the first troll showed up. Yep, he's gone. Blocked. Gone. But I guess that's what we need moderators for at some point. We don't really have enough traffic to warrant it much. I don't know. We'll get there. But you know, we really like these lives.
Yeah.
Honestly, Chip gets a little stressed out every time we do a live.
We're not even talking about my stress levels. I get stressed out for no reason.
That's true.
So
He's a little high strung.
I'm OCD. Why are you doing that? I'm OCD. I need everything dress right dress. Perfect. And if it's not, I get stressed out.
No reason. Just chill out, man. So yeah, but we'd like to. We put it off for a while. Like people had been talking, you guys should do a live and blah blah blah. Like nah, I don't think so. And then we finally did a live and we had fun. Like we like to.
We love people commenting on our videos, and so we can answer back. And this is even better than that. If we can do a video, look at that. See?
He's starting to eat. So our bottle baby goat, he's ready to be slowly weaned off. So we're getting there. But right now,
George
still, every time we see this go outside.
George asked, "How old are you? Are you talking about me or her?"
Guess. And then we'll go from there. Let's see.
Don't let the gray beard fool you.
I can't get an audience of people from Ukraine. That sounds like that needs to be blocked.
That's some Hunter Biden stuff.
Shh. No politics. Yes, that bison picture is awesome. That's why, I mean, it really fits in well with our...
That's from DJ Arms at Arms Family Homestead.
Autograph and everything. You want to see the autograph?
You can't see the autograph.
Well, I can bring it up.
Why would you? Just...
Look at it. Look. Check it out. You see it? Where? Is it right here? Can you see it?
It's right here.
Cool, hey?
Autograph by DJ.
With Jimmy Houston's marker.
Thank you, Amy. Yes, that is a sign of the times. We're getting trolls.
Made it.
We're doing it. We're doing our thing. So.
Yeah, but we're just trying to have fun with it, and I mean, we don't go out much. We had some new friends reach out yesterday at like 9 p.m. It's like, hey, y'all want to come hang out? It's like, nah, I'm in my pajamas. And so
it's a little late.
My Friday night is kind of done. I'm about to call it a day. That's it. We're not. Let's just say we're not the most exciting bunch.
Rita says you look like you're 18.
Rita, you're too kind. It's the lights. It's the ring lights. Chip installed all over the place.
Yeah.
They just take away all of those wrinkles. See all that? And those rings under the eyes. It's terrible. But hey, it's fine. We're all good.
So.
He's got more wrinkles than me, so that's all that matters.
Still look good.
As long as I look better than him.
No, just because I have wrinkles doesn't mean you look better than me.
But I do.
I'm a handsome man.
Yeah, you ain't that.
We're having too much fun.
Oh goodness, George. So Chip is from Florida. He's a Florida boy.
I'm from right here, Shamuckla Grown.
Shamuckla Grown.
The Panhandle of Florida. This is where I'm from. So.
Yeah, I'm from Germany.
Nicole is from Bavaria.
Bavaria, from Deutschland. A Bayerisch Mädel.
Thank you, Aurora Vega.
You're so sweet. We appreciate
that. I would say that's a bigger compliment to me than it is to you.
I take
Well,
that. I'll take that
yeah.
too. That's pretty nice.
Susan
take
can't.
it.
If you're just getting here right now, Susan, you have missed a lot.
Yeah.
I guess should
I
we
mean-
just start it over for Susan?
No, we should not.
Just start it
You
over?
just want to talk about everything again?
No, we can talk about more stuff. I
More
mean, there's
stuff.
other things.
Oh yeah, we can. I mean, there's always stuff to talk
Yes.
about. We always got stuff
Larry
to talk about.
is right. Unwashed eggs last longer. What we do with our eggs, we don't refrigerate them. We bring them in. We keep them on the counter. We don't wash them with water or anything.
They wouldn't last long enough because I mean, really fresh eggs. If you don't wash them, if you leave the protective coating on them,
Yeah.
they'll last on the counter for 3 months. And
People don't realize that if you wash eggs with water, there's some kind of protective coating on the eggshell, and if you put water on that, you remove it, and then it's not going to stay fresh as long. So don't
See,
wash your eggs.
in Germany, when you go to a grocery store, none of the eggs are refrigerated. Just FYI,
Yeah.
it's an American.
They also
Or-
don't have. They also don't have air conditioning. So
Yeah, we don't need it. But
You do.
anyway, but yeah, it's I don't know if it's just an America thing. I'm sure there's probably other countries that do it the same way that the US does it, but we don't refrigerate our eggs in Germany. We also have fresh and raw milk on
Yeah.
the shelves in
Susan,
Germany.
we had some rain this morning, but after about 1 o'clock, it cleared up.
Yeah,
Blue skies.
We
and
were a
it's
little
been
bit
nice.
worried this morning when we woke up to thunder and wind
Yeah.
and rain because then, well, 4G is gone and the internet is
Yeah,
gone.
we were worried about how the live was gonna, or how the weather was gonna affect our live today, but we did it.
Yeah, I guess our rain moved on to Georgia. See,
Oh,
Susan-
maybe.
Susan is in
Yeah,
Georgia.
you got our rain. So thank you
Oh,
for that.
goodness.
We appreciate you taking that off our hands.
Yeah. Yeah, and so there was a friend of mine, Tori. She's
Betty, don't wash them. Don't do
don't
it. She didn't know.
no don't
If you have fresh eggs,
yeah
this does not apply to store-bought eggs.
yeah. Now if you
Store-bought eggs have been washed.
you can wash them if you're more comfortable with washed eggs. You can wash them right before you use them. Just get the dirt and stuff off. But to store them, there's no need to wash them. I mean, we wipe off the straw and stuff, but that's with a dry towel or
Yeah.
by hand. We don't wash them.
Like we kind of clean them off as we take them out of the nesting boxes,
And that's it.
but we don't wash them with water or anything. What's our next big project? We're working on something right now for the chickens. They've been misplaced
After the hurricane.
after the hurricane. We have no plans of solar, I don't think.
No.
I think personally, I think solar is more money than what it's worth.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe some solar panels here and there for specific things, but if we're talking about
for the house.
for the house,
No.
no, we're not doing that.
No.
We've done water catchment on our goat pen to supply water. We have a 55-gallon drum for water catchment for our goat pen to supply water to the animals that are in the goat pen.
I wanna
And
step
that's
that up. I'd like to.
We're
I'd
gonna
like
do
to
that.
Add another one.
We're gonna do more of that, but maybe around the house. We've got gutters around the house. Maybe we.
But we don't
will-
have catchment for that.
Yeah,
water.
maybe we'll add catchment to that.
Yeah, and then we need to. What I would like to add is like piping, so that we can divert water to
Yeah.
where it actually
I would
needs
like-
to go.
We
Yeah.
got plans for a pasture, and I would like to just put a well,
Yeah, I would like to have another well, but I would like
a well
to
or
have,
two.
I would like
maybe
to
two
have
more
a
wells.
manual well, so that we have a backup
Yeah.
pump to when
Because-
electricity does go.
When our electricity went out, we lost our water supply as well,
Yeah, so
and that's something that most people during a hurricane don't. That's a problem most people don't face, but we had to stock up on water.
yeah, so all the bathtubs were filled up, all the containers were filled up with water, and it was plenty. But yeah, I would like to have at least one more well, and I would like to have one with a manual pump, so that we always have water no matter what. We do have a creek flowing through the back end of our property, but it's not big enough to hold water all summer long. So if we have a couple of weeks with no
I'm
rain,
gonna check on these kids.
it's going to be completely dried out. So that's no good. And so we just need to figure out a plan for that. And then I do want to add some piping and stuff for us to be able to divert water to where it needs to go. Because right now it's, between lugging around buckets and rolling out water hoses, and that gets annoying after a while. So I'd like to do that. We are on well water completely. We don't have any city water whatsoever. We are in a nice country area where we do have natural springs. So our water I've never had better water in the US, let me say that, because I grew up on tap water in Germany as well, and it was always fantastic. But I won't drink anything besides our tap water here. No issues whatsoever. It's great. We use it for everything. So I really love our well, and I'm glad that we have that. And we just need a secondary one with at least one more, I would say, maybe two more wells, but they don't come cheap either. So it all costs money, and it all takes time, and so we just need to do a little bit at a time, because I have not won the lottery yet. So maybe if we hit that Powerball, but well, we gotta play first. So if we win the lottery, then everything will happen all at once. But there's so much that we want to do, and it just takes time and money. That's it. Yeah, we really are lucky with our water. It's so good. It's so nice to just, when you work outside, you can just go and fill up either at the creek or at the faucet or with the water hose, and it's amazing. So we do love it. And so, for solar, I don't think it's going to be worth it for us. We looked at it, but I don't think it's worth the investment for us. We do have generators in case we do lose power, but we can rough it without power. It's fine. We're not living that off-grid life.
No, we're not.
If I was given the option to add something to be off-grid, I work in the nuclear sector, and I would love to eventually see one of those microreactors in my backyard. So that would, if we were to move off-grid, then that's what I would do.
Let's not.
But
We'll have goats with 3 eyes.
no, we won't. I don't see. You know nothing.
I'm offending her
You know nothing.
with my lack of nuclear knowledge.
So, but yeah, so I don't think solar panels are happening in a windmill or anything like that now. We'll just stay on the grid, and if we lose power, we got generators, so we're good.
Yeah, but we do need a manual well.
We do,
That's-
because the water is going to be more, not expensive. What do I want to say? Important. It's going to be more important than the power. We would be fine for a few weeks without power.
Yeah.
No issue.
We were doing it.
Yeah.
We were doing it. We were taking baths in the creek,
Yeah.
in
it
the
was
backyard.
It was nice.
It was fun.
It
We
was
were
kind
making
of
it
nice.
happen. Yeah.
We would, yeah. take
We
the
still
whole-
had internet. We didn't have power, but we had internet.
We did. I mean, spotty, obviously, because we only had internet while we had the generator running, which
Yeah.
we didn't run it all day. But yeah, it was fine. No
Yeah.
issue. No issue here. And that's funny because I work from home, so I need the internet. But with the spotty internet that we had while we had no power, it was fine. No issue. We're not planning on harvesting any goats. We have them for milk.
Yeah,
and companionship.
the goats that we have, we don't have meat goats. They're really small, and you wouldn't get much meat out of them anyways if you
Yeah.
did harvest them. There are better breeds like boar breed or Kiko. They're meat breeds, but they're really, really small, so you wouldn't get much meat out of them regardless.
Susan, we do use solar panels for the electric fence, like those Premier One fences that we use. They are attached to a tiny little solar.
Yeah, they have a little solar power.
And that's great.
And a little battery.
Like we would totally use solar cells for like some of the outbuildings.
Yeah.
If we need something like that.
Solar here and there is fine,
But-
but we're not looking to solar power
house.
our house. That's not something we're interested in. Because we
Yeah.
still have to be connected to the grid, and then you have to, that whole thing where you have to pay it back. And
Yeah. Well, I mean that would be fine, but it's like you
It's not
really,
worth it.
in order to make it worth it, you not only need to invest in the solar panels, but you also need to invest in really good batteries, and those are not cheap right now. The good ones are not cheap, and the cheap ones are not going to last. So it's just not really. That bison picture is getting a lot of likes. So y'all should, if you are not subscribed to the Arms family, which you probably are, but if you're not, you should subscribe. And if you are, then you should leave them a comment to let them know that you've seen Eleanor the bison on our wall.
Yeah.
So you should
Go
do
back
that.
go back to their channel and let them know in a comment that you saw Eleanor in our
in our living room.
live.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So y'all should do that. But yeah, so the solar fencing is fine and it works good. It worked good with the pigs, it's working fine with the garden and all of that.
Yeah.
And like if we
put a Premier One fence around our garden, just poultry netting,
yeah.
pig netting, and we have not had any kind of issue with squirrels or our goats tried to stick their head
That
in one
didn't go
time.
well.
Did not go well for that goat. So it's worked pretty well for us. Premier One fencing.
Oh goodness. Yeah, if we run out of fuel, we would be in the dark. That's true. But
Yeah.
again, I mean, Florida.
Gotta roll those dice. You stack when you know there's a hurricane coming. You stock up. The thing about hurricanes is you have plenty of time to prepare for it,
Yes.
and you have time to stock up and prepare with fuel and water and whatever you need, candles, batteries. You have time.
Yeah. And you have time to mentally prepare yourself that you're probably going to be without power for a few weeks. So, I mean, you really just camp out at your house. It's really just fancy camping because you still get to sleep in your bed, which is
Yeah.
right. You don't necessarily get to do laundry, so that's kind of annoying.
There's a storm in the Gulf of Mexico right
There
now.
is.
So this time next week, we might be going through another hurricane.
We might.
Who knows? Who knows? Because it gets into the Gulf, and then who knows where it's going to split off from
We
there.
just gotta watch Jim Cantori. That's it.
That's it.
That's all we gotta keep our
Fine.
eye on, really. So yeah, 2020 has been fun. It's been a big year
Yeah.
for us. 2020 has been crazy. But yeah, let Arms family know you saw Eleanor because she's pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see. For fencing, we definitely plan on using solar because I'm not planning on running electricity out to fencing.
No, just solar panels.
Yeah, and that's
Well, we'll
more
see
fun.
because that area we want to fence in, we might need to run something just that over there.
We won't because that fencing, I mean, it's good for like 5 miles. Those solar panels
Yes.
that Tractor Supply sells, it's good for like 5 miles.
But you gotta think 1 strand, 2 strand, 3 strand.
Yeah, still, it's not gonna make up 5 miles. It's fine. He's bad at math.
I'm bad.
He's bad.
It's true.
Yes.
I can't argue.
5 miles will take you a while. So it's good, but it's crazy.
Weather
So-
issues in the UAE, yeah, it's hot. Those are the weather. Sandstorms, it's hot. Yes.
It's hot and it's humid. But you know what? Coming from Florida, it was not that big of an adjustment.
It was
it's hotter.
easier for us.
Because I mean, during the summer in Florida, it gets up to what, 95? 100 degrees.
100% humidity.
Yeah, in the UAE, we have 100% humidity and like 120, 130 degrees.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot hotter.
it's hotter.
It's like in the UAE in the summertime, it's so hot. Like
It's like taking an air dryer, a hair dryer, and blowing it in your face with sand.
in Florida, in the summertime, you can still go to the beach all summer long.
It's gonna be miserable.
No, it's not. People go to the beach all summer long
Tourists.
in Florida. In the UAE, once it gets June, nobody's going to the beach until September, October. Until right about now, the beach is starting to pick
Doing
up.
redneck things with Tony and Lee and Larson, they're totally off grid and they have solar. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
solar will work for us. I think for us, it's too big of an investment to make it worth it.
Tony and Leanne, were you ever on grid? Tell me that. Were you ever on grid and then you cut the cable, or did you build somewhere where you just cannot have access to power? That
Yeah.
would be a good question. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I guess just for us looking at what it would cost us to go off grid with solar, compared to what we pay in power bill, it would literally take us a minimum of 10, 15 years of being on grid to amount to what it would cost us to get solar panels installed. So it's
Yeah.
not, at this point, it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
Because we try to be fairly frugal with our power. I mean, we don't like leave the windows open
Yeah.
and run the AC or anything crazy like that.
And we have our AC set really, really high, and in the mornings,
That's the German coming in.
the AC is off and the windows are open. And we're about to get to the point now and we're probably not going to run our heater at all
No,
in the wintertime
There's-
because we have a fireplace.
there's no need for a heater. We have a wood fireplace. We got
It's
plenty
not.
of wood.
It's not that cold here.
No.
We have a fireplace.
And there's really only like the summer months between like July and September is probably the worst for AC. Other than that, I kind of do my German thing and I don't run the AC a lot, honestly. I try to have the windows open as much as possible. And really when we got here in March, we definitely didn't run an AC.
Susan,
And then-
thank you for the thumbs up. Anybody else that's watching that hasn't hit the like button, please do
Please
that.
do.
That would be appreciated.
But yeah, I think we started running the AC regularly around June maybe, mid-June?
Yeah, it took us a while before we even turned the AC on.
Because the house is really well insulated, so
Yeah.
we really didn't run into any issues. we kind of did the way that I grew up in Germany: open the windows in the morning, let the fresh morning air in, and then as it starts heating up, close the windows and be done with it.
Yeah.
And so for a while we didn't really use much. And then, for next summer, we're going to have our clothesline out there, so we're not going to be using the dryer as much as we do now. So that actually, the dryer just sucks
Thank you, Susan.
electricity.
Thank you, Susan Camp, for the reminder.
And so, that will save a lot. And then, the kids get it drilled into them, like when you leave a room, you turn off the lights.
They don't do it. They don't do it.
They get reminded.
They
And
don't
then
do
we
it though. These kids.
And he does the same thing. He needs to be hit over the head too. Like he'll come home at 2:00 in the morning from work, and then the lights are on when I get up at 5:00 for
I'm
work.
a grown man. I pay the bills.
You don't pay that bill,
I don't pay that bill. I don't.
so
Sorry. I come home, it's early in the morning, I just want to go to bed. I might leave. I might leave a light on. I might leave the refrigerator open. I'm sorry. I'm a human.
yes, fans work, and we have ceiling fans everywhere. And that's another thing that really helps with air distribution in the house. It keeps the temperature down. I love my ceiling fans. That's one thing I never had in Germany is ceiling fans. I love my ceiling fans.
Yeah. And air conditioning.
Yeah, it's fine.
They don't have air conditioning in Germany.
Last time he went to Germany, we had a really hot summer that year, and my mama does not have air conditioning, so he was miserable.
Yeah. Tony and Leanne, yeah, when we bought the place, it was already hooked up. We didn't on the grid. We didn't build this place. But if the solar is something that you had put in as you built your place, I'm sure that you were able to get a good deal on that. But for us to have it to be on grid and to put in solar now, and the way they have to do it, where you have to feed it back.
I mean,
to
honestly,
them,
if we would have built this house, we might not be on the main grid.
Yeah, maybe we would have done solar at that
Because the guy that built the house, and we did basically buy it brand new, so all of those costs were already built into the purchase price. But he paid like $25,000 to have the power company run the power line down here, because this is the only house on this line. This is it.
Yeah.
We're it.
He paid, the dude that had this house built, he paid for like 2 miles of power lines to be ran here.
What's our plumbing situation? I don't know.
Plumbing.
Just
We're on a
pipes.
well. We're not
on a well
on
and-
city water or
and septic.
sewer. We're on a well and we're on septic. So that's why.
So we're kind of off grid when it comes
In
to
that,
that.
in that sense, I guess we're off grid. So when we have a hurricane and the power goes out, we don't have access to our well, which is why we were saying earlier that it's important for us to get what do we say we want to get? A manual well.
A manual well.
Manual
A manual
well.
pump. So I really want to get that before the next hurricane season.
Yeah.
And with us wanting to establish pasture on this side of the house, we do need another well. I do want another well.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to just run pipes everywhere off of the house. I'd rather have another well pump installed. And maybe we will do electrical with manual backup, maybe. I don't know, so that while we have power, we can use it. And if we don't have power, we don't use it. Whatever. We'll see.
What do you mean manual backup?
Well, you can get a well installed that's
Oh,
run just
okay.
like ours right now.
Yeah, I got you.
But
I
that
don't-
has no manual backup.
I would like to just have that a way to hook a generator up to the well that we have.
Out there right now.
Yeah.
But I
If
still,
I just plug a well into
but
that.
I still want a manual one too.
Yeah, but for like cows
Yeah,
and goats.
yeah, and
Yeah.
us if we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we can hook that one up to a generator, then we don't need it.
Yeah.
You'll see a pitcher mouth hand pump. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot that we need to do, because when we bought this, the house was here, and like a quarter, maybe half an acre around the house was clear, and then everything else was thick
Yeah.
Florida woods,
Underbrush.
like Florida jungle,
Yeah.
like oak
For-
trees
thick-
everywhere,
thick
pine trees,
forest.
and then underbrush everywhere. I mean, we couldn't even, we had a hard time walking through it. Like in some places there was no way coming through. So we had,
But we're slowly clearing out. and
yeah. So
Our homestead is not the homesteads you see on other homesteading channels where they're already developed and
They got like
and
2
they got
acres.
their processes and they know what they're doing.
they got 2 acres of garden setups. Like
That's not us. We've been doing this literally. We've been doing this for 7 months now. When we got here, we came to a house.
Yeah.
And everything we've done. You know, and you can go back and watch and see everything that we've done. That's one thing that separates us from some of the bigger homesteading YouTube channels is we're showing you guys that
Anyone can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. You don't have to have a bachelor's degree or a master's
agricultural-
degree in agriculture or anything. You just got to decide it's what you want to do and just get out there and do it, and that's what we're doing. Right?
Yeah.
Back me up. Quit
Yeah,
reading.
yeah. I'm
You're-
reading comments.
You're reading comments, and I'm pouring my heart out over here. So yeah, that for us, that's what got us on this YouTube thing was watching other channels, and they all look like they knew what they were doing, and they had a plan, and they had it down.
Yeah.
And we were like, we could do it, but show you that you don't have to know what you're doing to do it.
We're not on a Doug and Stacy kind of level, like at all. Like they got their stuff figured out.
Who said Doug? Are Doug and Stacy here?
No.
They're not here.
Doug is also a camel voter. He's in the camel camp. I'm like, Chip, get a camel. But where was it? Oh goodness. Do you compost your human manure? We don't.
Our what?
Our waste products. No, we don't. We don't. No. So we do have a separate.
You can if you want.
We don't.
I don't want.
No, but I mean that field is really green back there, so that's great. But no, no, we don't. So it's the house is what, maybe I think the house is like 1,800 square feet, and that's another thing. We
Welcome back, Hank. We're still here. We're still going. Hank left, and he didn't think we'd be back. We're doing it. We're running. We got 100 people in here right now, and we're not letting you down.
Well, we got a lot of questions to answer, so that's good. We love answering questions.
Hey, if you just got in, and you hadn't hit that like button, do that for us. It's right there. Just that little gray thumb. Make it a blue thumb.
Turn it blue.
How hard is that?
Yeah, but anyway, with this whole power saving thing and everything, a lot of the issues on why there's so much power consumption in a lot of American homes is because these houses are freaking huge. We don't need a 4,000 square foot home. We don't. It's 4 of us. There's no need for us to have anything that big. Our house right now is like 1,800 square foot plus like a 200 square foot garage, which is obviously not heated or air conditioned. So like 1,800 feet of heated/air conditioned area, and that's plenty of room.
Soda for Life, thank you. Soda for Life, she just saw that it was a live stream, so she clicked on. Thank you for getting in here, and we appreciate it.
Hey, we're just having fun.
We're just doing it.
Let's just have fun.
I feel like it's over, and we're just still just seeing who's here and here. So let's
just
go.
Smack the like. Yeah, so it's 1,800 square foot is plenty. I do not need to have a freaking remember that villa that we were in the UAE when we moved into that like Raha Beach right there?
Yeah,
that thing was freaking huge, like 6,000 square feet. Who needs that? We moved in there and company paid for it. We didn't. Freaking huge. There's no need for that.
It was nice.
It was nice, but I wouldn't pay for it. If I had to pay for it, no way, Jose. So there's just no need for that kind of space. We have a bedroom. The kids each have a bedroom. Everybody has their own bathroom. And that's it. That's all we need. What?
Indiana backyard gardener. Thank you, but this is Nicole.
Huh? What happened?
She keeps calling you he, she. They keep calling you Natalie.
A lot of people call me Natalie or
This
Michelle.
is Nicole. This is Nicole. It's just funny. They get Chip right. Nobody knows who Natalie is.
Yeah, Chip is not even his real name. He just can't kind of.
Why do you do that?
That's his name. That was.
My name's Chip.
Yeah, but a lot of people call me Natalie or Michelle. I don't know why. It's fine. No issue here. I don't care.
So.
Zachary just came to say hi.
Yeah. How do you spell Nicole? That's how you spell it.
You got it right. Indiana Backyard Gardener. That's how you spell it. Nicole. That's it.
Go Gamecocks. Yeah, that was nice. That was a good win for us.
Oh goodness.
But yeah. I don't want to talk college football too much, but we've been out on a COVID scare. So.
Oh, the Gators. Yeah.
Joe Serrano trolling Chip and Natalie. Got it. It don't matter, bro. Chip and Natalie, Charles and Nicole.
Doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
As long as you're watching Hidden Oaks Homestead.
Sabina knows I only started going by Nicole once I moved to the U.S.
Yeah.
Everybody growing up calls me Nikki. Nobody calls me that anymore though, because well, I've been gone for how long have I been? Let me see, 17 years.
17 years.
16 years. I've been gone for 16 years.
Yeah.
I've integrated.
She's American now.
Not
Get
really.
Dusty Goat Homestead, says Go Gators. And they're right down the street from us. Dusty Goat.
Oh, they're right up
Homestead.
the street from us. They're
Up
like
or down.
10 minutes north of us in the woods.
Yeah. So we're gonna need to meet up with them soon.
Yeah, we do. We do.
So sorry, Chip, my first day here with you guys. No worries, Joe.
More to come.
It's fine.
Just stick around.
Thanks for being here.
Just stick around. He has his funny moments here and there.
Pretty much all of them.
I'm the more down to earth.
Only football I've
Level-headed
ever
one.
tried is the Kansas City Chiefs, although the Jayhawks are nice. Little run back around 2000. Yeah.
In the backyard gardeners loves us. I'm gonna get you some water.
All right.
You keep talking.
Come on, hurry up. I can't entertain all these people that long.
You were
So,
gone for like 10 minutes.
what?
You were gone for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but they let
Hold it down.
How did you come up with your YouTube channel name, Jamie G? That's a great question. And that will get me through this dead period while Nicole's not here. So, how we got our YouTube channel name. So, we're on 20 acres of land, but we're in the middle of a 6,000 acre hunting camp. And the entire hunting camp is made of pine trees. And somehow, you coming back?
Yeah.
Somehow, there were 20 acres that were privately owned in the 6,000 acre camp that we were able to buy. And the 20 acres that we bought are basically the only 20 acres of oak trees inside this 6,000
Pine
acres
forest.
of pine forest.
Yeah.
So when we wanted to do we didn't want to make the homestead about our family. We wanted to make it about our land. And since
The name of it.
We-
the homestead
yeah,
is
yeah.
about our family.
well, we wanted to make the name about our land and not about our family. So we were just thinking about our 20 acres, and what's unique about them is that it's 20 acres of oak trees basically hidden inside 6,000 acres of pine trees. So that's where we got Hidden Oaks Homestead.
Yes.
Did I do that?
That's
Did
it.
I do a good job?
We had some other like options of names, but that's what stuck with us as Hidden Oaks. But like right now, like you said, we are inside a hunting camp, but the hunting club leases the land from a forestry,
Yeah, a
Company.
logging company.
and so they just came in and harvested a bunch of those pine trees.
Yeah. So we're kind of exposed oaks right
And
now.
we're exposed to oaks.
Because they just cut down a lot of pine trees all
Yeah,
around
they probably
us.
cut down like 100, maybe 200 acres around us, which is fine. They'll grow back eventually, and it gives us maybe the chance to buy more of them. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, cabbage rolls. I'm growing cabbage right now. I'm super excited. That cabbage is doing really good, and we're gonna have a crap load of cabbage. So I'm gonna be making some kraut, and I'm gonna make grautwickel and all that good stuff, all that yummy, yummy, yummy goodness.
Kraut Eagle,
Wickel.
Rigi,
Let me see. Hang on. He had the cabbage rolls. That's it. Grautwickel.
Kraut Eagle.
Cabbage rolls are grautwickel. Yeah, and so good. Kraut is completely versatile. There are so many ways how to prepare it, and it's super nutritious. I love it.
Soda for life. We just got monetized this week. We are monetized, and we are so new to monetization that we can't even answer questions about it,
We have
other than the fact that we are monetized.
yeah, but it's like maybe in 10 years we'll actually make money with
Yeah.
it. And I mean, really, we
We're-
didn't start the channel for.
We're
to
not
get
in
paid
it
off
for
of
money.
We started it to kind of document our journey. You know, it's a great way for us because we are such an international family. It's nice for the family to be able to follow along and, you know, see the grandkids growing up and things like that. So that's great, and that's what we're using it for. And then also, like for us, just looking back now to like some of the older videos, like
It's like a photo album.
this is
as
really
well.
cool. Like we share our memories that way. And you know, if this monetization thing eventually we'll be able to take care of the feed costs that we have for the animals, then that's going to be amazing. Because right now, you know, it's all out of pocket. Not that we would get rid of the animals. We'll still feed them, but you know, it's not cheap.
Yeah, we will feed the animals.
It's a lot of mouth to feed, and they
Yeah.
do eat a lot. But I mean, we haven't even kept track of how much we spend on feed. It's just part of the grocery bill.
Yeah.
So, and that's another reason why I do want to expand the garden, because we can grow some food crop. You know, we can grow a lot of that. So that's another thing that will hopefully cut down on some of the costs and help that way. So, you know, eventually, if we can get to a point where we can cover the feed for the animals, then that'll be great. Joe hated sauerkraut. They gave us at the school cafeteria. Yeah, I bet that was not good. I bet that was disgusting.
Amy,
But you know
Amy
what?
wants your kraut recipe.
I want to try out a couple of different ways. The way that my mom always made it had bacon and apples in it, and that's how I like it too. But I want to try out some different ways.
Chris, you got to come down. Chris Hartley's in the comments.
Chris, what's
Bro,
up?
y'all come down and hang out. We'd love it.
I just strong-armed Chris to subscribe to the
Yeah.
channel because he's been slacking. So
Yeah.
thanks for stopping
Bro,
in.
get down here. We'd love to have you down. You can help me feed the goats.
Yeah, bring a family.
Yeah.
Bring them all down. You guys are not far from us. You're only like a few hours here in Georgia, so not too far. Yeah, I'm looking forward to making my own sauerkraut. It's awesome, and I mean I like to make it. I would like to try out to really ferment it long term, and store it that way, because a lot of times right now I just you know I fry it and add some Worcestershire sauce. Is that how you call it? It's good. But, so it's not technically real sauerkraut because it's not fermented, but that's on my list to do. So that's why I'm growing it, and I need to buy me the fermentation jars. And our local hardware store has all of that stuff. I just found like a secret corner where they have all of that amazing stuff, all of that amazing homesteading stuff, and I'm gonna spend some money there. So,
What are you talking about?
you ready? Fermentation jars for my kraut
Where?
at Hall's.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Hall's got it. Bacon, apples, and wine. Yep. White wine. White wine. You can add some vinegar if you want it a little bit more on the sour side, and salt, pepper, apples, bacon. Apples last, because otherwise they get all mushy and stuff. So.
Thank you, Judy. Judy says we're awesome. I
Good try.
can't argue. We do watch White House on the Hill.
We do.
The bird people.
Yes, yeah, we love
We
it.
I want an emu.
I wouldn't mind emus. I haven't eaten emus, and we said that every animal that we're gonna have here will have a purpose.
But if you have an emu, that is like a camel, and the fact that it's a YouTube mascot for the channel.
We got bunches of mascots.
Who's the mascot for this channel?
Lacey
How?
and
How?
Waylon and
How?
maybe not. Are they not marketable?
No, they're not featured on the channel.
Well, maybe you need to feature them more.
Maybe we need to get an emu.
Like
They're just not big
like
enough.
Jason from Cog Hill with peaches.
Yeah.
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 Or bear on
Arms.
Arms Family Homestead. We
Yeah.
just need a mascot.
Come up with one. We got plenty.
An
of
emu. If we're not gonna get a camel.
Everybody has emus though.
Not everybody. They used to didn't. But if we get a camel.
Everybody has like alpacas and emus.
If we get a camel. That's what I'm saying. Get a camel. She don't want to get a camel. What are the ducks for?
To lay eggs. And
The
to eat.
ducks are for pooping on the front porch.
Yes, donkey poodles. Alpacas are so cute, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind having alpacas.
Yeah, but you need more than one.
You do, and
Yeah.
they are also expensive.
And they're expensive.
They're also expensive. They're almost as expensive as camels. So,
Yeah.
but so the thing though is, emus are supposed to have really good meat as well, and like I have not eaten emus. Only ostriches. I don't know. Maybe they taste the same.
I've eaten ostrich, but I don't want to eat my emu. Quit trying to eat everything. I'm talking. We watched Cog Hill Farm. You guys, if you're familiar with Cog Hill Farm, they put out a video and they got an emu and he's just
Zooming back and
just
forth.
zipping around. It's fun,
Yeah.
and I just. Can you milk emus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. No, but they lay eggs. Big ones.
Yeah, but do they lay them much?
No, they don't. They don't. But it's late. I need to fix some dinner.
What?
I need
Speak
to
up.
I need to fix some dinner. I must cook
Are
to
you-
feed these
Are you closing us
people.
out?
I am. Because how long have we been online?
We're
Forever.
at 2 hours now.
Holy smokes.
We said an hour.
So,
We're doing 2.
and he literally asked me before we went online, are we keeping it at an hour? I was like, yeah, we're keeping it at an hour.
And I was like-
and then I got in trouble because he's like, what if I have more to say? Well, I guess you need to wrap it up. But we're at 2 hours. So
And we have.
I do have a family to feed and I have to cook. So
I'll go to Whataburger.
no, we're not. We're not going to Whataburger. We got all that chicken in the freezer. But we really had a great time with you guys. Thanks so much for stopping in. We're gonna do this again soon. 2 weeks, right? We're gonna do the next one in 2 weeks.
We'll see.
Ish.
Yeah. We got a visitor coming to the homestead,
We do, but it's not official yet. So we're
so we can't talk about it yet.
Well, we can't talk about it yet because we don't know when. So once we have a date set, then we'll talk about it.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Yes, I think so.
I don't think we are. I don't think we're talking about the same thing right now.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm talking about a guest. Maybe he's talking about somebody else that I don't know about.
I'm not talking
Anyway.
about people. Are you talking about people?
I'm talking about people.
I'm not talking about people. She's talking about people. I'm talking about different things.
Well, different. things.
So-
anyway, stay tuned. We'll talk about it next time.
Real quick. If you could tell us how the video quality is right now and how the video quality has been, that's just something I want, just so we know how this mobile thing is working.
Yeah, and whether we need to go back to
So
my
if
sister's house or not.
you could let us know how video quality has been. Later, Hank.
Thank you so much. More to come. Stay tuned. And looking forward to talking to everybody again soon. Good night.
I'm still waiting for him to tell us how the video quality is.
They can tell us later.
No, I'm waiting right now.
Ah,
Sounds good. Video is great from Mr. Search It, aka Chris. Quality okay. Sound quality was great. It was okay.
all right. I'll take that because we get the same feedback at my sister-in-law's house. So
What do you mean?
in regards to picture quality
Yeah.
and sound, so I think we're doing good.
You guys have a good night.
Winner.
Hey, if you haven't, ring the notification bell so that when we do this next time,
You get a notification.
you can get in. If you just happened upon this live on chance, subscribe for us, smash the like button. thanks everybody for tuning in, right?
Yeah.
And we will see you guys on the next video.
See ya.
How do we?
You have to sign out.
Alexa, stop recording. Do I have to?
You
This
have
is
to-
awkward.
This.
Alexa, stop. I was just kidding.
You
How do you
have to
do
sign
this?
out. Carla was here too. Oh my goodness. Good night.
I don't
Carla.
know.
Come
But
back.
I'll just take this off.
Take it. Get it
All right,
close
I'm
to your
gonna-
nose
I'll
again.
just take this. This is awkward. I don't know how to end this.
Turn it.
Turn it sideways, rotate device. I didn't look into
Sign out.
trying.